Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so exciting. My roots are getting dark, and my good friend Janet St. Paul is here to save the day. I'm going to do some of the handiwork here, Janet. Well, you talk to us a little bit about, what you've mixed up for me, and kind of give some folks just all the tips that you have about at-home hair color, because we are in pressing times, my friend. I'm going to go to town. Like I said, I used to be a pro at this, so I know a little bit. We'll see.
Okay, so what you're doing is called a base break on your color. Stephanie has highlights, and we soften the natural root color very gently to help make the grow out a little more graceful. So what we've done today is, Stephanie, when you reached out, you're like, my roots are getting so dark. What could I do at home?
Oh, yes.
I don't really recommend that blondes get home hair color kits. Because here's the thing, that's going to be a deposit situation, and most blondes are a lift situation. It works for you, Stephanie, because you have highlights, and then we break the base color just so gently. So you're not really a single process. You're actually just softening the natural color to blend out the highlight a bit.
I love it. How am I doing so far, Janet?
Good, really good.
It was the pro experience from Once Upon a Time. For folks who maybe then do have to get, an at-home color, you have some recommendations and maybe a few do's and don'ts. So can you talk to us a little bit about your favorite store-bought brand? And then again, those do's and don'ts that are real dang important.
If you're a light brunette to dark medium brunette and or auburn or slightly reddish, home hair color kits can sometimes be a saving grace, especially if you find yourself on the road or traveling or not near a professional salon. Right now, I think it's very dire times. A lot of people want to have an element that they feel like they can control themselves. So when you go to the store, if you are still doing a lot of work and video conferencing, I recommend only do the section around your part and the front of your hairline. It'll help your colorist to have less to fix in case you kind of overshoot or undershoot. This is what you're doing. You're just doing your part area basically and around your hairline.
And since I switch my part for TV here and there, and since again, I was trained in this once upon a time, I am doing a little bit of a deeper part, right?
So that if you move your part, you're covered in that area, right? The other really important thing is my favorite store-bought product, L'Oreal Excellence Cream, right? Okay. It's always better to go a little more neutral. And it's really hard because the numbers that they have associated to their color kits are the level of darkness in your hair.
One other thing for blondes that I love is just a little bit of hair powder to kind of disguise those roots. So beyond all of this, so I hit the spots and I'm looking lovely. You guys can see, this mess. Janet, I hope I'm making y'all proud here. But once this processes and things, I'll definitely get a final, okay from you before I go on air. We want to give a little bit of love to all your people in the industry. Give us a little bit of an update of what's going on right now, Janet.
You know what? Right now in the industry, we have a little campaign going on that we're calling Wait for Your Professional, hashtag Wait for Your Hairstylist. I know that some people are going to have to cover their part. If you do decide to use a kit from the grocery store, only go the part a little left and right and around the hairline. Then what I would do is if you have a lot of resistant gray, let it process about 20 to 25 minutes, then shampoo it out. The directions might say something different. And please just support your local hairstylist. I think this is going to be, our industry is really pretty hard hit because we're a group that we are hands-on and we can't do it much virtually. I just want to say everybody be safe and healthy and wait for your hairstylist.
Well, we love you. I will definitely wait to do any more unsupervised work. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking care of me, girlfriend. We know I needed it. Janet, I appreciate you. We'll see you soon.
Take care. Stay well.